What are we doing? Seriously, what are we doing? We have had an unbelievable month.
It was all right.
Whatever. All right, I am so honored to introduce my next guest. He is, and if you're into numbers, this is pretty cool, the 35th governor of the 35th State of the Union. Please welcome Governor Earl Ray Tomblin. There he is. Sir, thank you for coming on the show. This is Kyle. He may hug you. I tell my guests that.
I'm not good.
Who's chanting?
Snuck one in.
Somebody's chanting Earl Ray. What, is that okay? Keep it. Yeah, keep it coming. Have a seat, sir. Thank you very. Whoa, careful. Thank you very much for coming on the show. Now, honestly, you are a true son of Marshall, right? You got your MBA from here.
Absolutely, yeah.
Your son goes here.
My son goes here. My wife graduated from here. So
well, let's talk about this real quick, because I just found something out right before you came on. You're familiar with our studio complex.
He's not on.
If not you, your wife, because she used to work in this very hallway. Joanne used to work here for PBY.
yeah, she worked for, actually it was WUL, I guess.
The television station.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, she's right in this building.
Well, welcome back to Marshall. We're glad to have you back. What an exciting ride. I mean, it's been how many years that you've been the governor? I mean, you got elected this past year, right?
Yeah, well, 16 months now of been governor, acting governor. So had an election last year, got another one this year. So this will be for the full 4-year term then.
Awesome. Now,
Okay.
I did tell him this. I know nothing about politics, and he knows that, and my crew knows that. So I said, we're not talking politics at all because I'm just going to be embarrassed. What I do know is one of the persons that works for, one of the people that work for you, Corey Dennison.
Corey Dennison.
Let's talk about Corey Dennison real quick. Let's throw him under the bus. Where is Corey? You know what? Typical. He's nowhere around here. Let's talk about Corey real quick.
You know, Corey's a great guy. He played football here at Marshall. You know, he's also sneaked off with at WVU and got a law degree, I think.
Okay.
But anyhow, Corey has worked both of my campaign. He's now working in the governor's office. You know, he bleeds green. There's no doubt about that. So Corey's just he's a great guy. Does a great job for me and for the people of West Virginia.
Now, Corey, I've known Corey since we were in middle school together, and he's such a great guy. And he actually called me and said, you know, the governor's coming to campus. Would you like to have him on? I'm like, well, let's see. We've had Larry King, Landau Eugene Murphy, Keith Morehouse. Let's throw the governor on there. Why not? What do you think, right? Oh, yeah, he said he didn't like the programming, right, Kyle?
He felt bad for us. He came on.
I like the way you're sitting there.
We have Larry
I think
King.
there's something in that seat.
There's something that we need to clean up, and for those of you watching the show, you understand what we're talking about. But no, Corey's a great guy, and the little inside joke is that his dad is the dean of the School of Journalism, and his dad came down and said, hey, Corey wants the governor to be on, and am I going to say no for you to be on the show?
I don't think so.
Absolutely not. We love having you here. So what's up next for the governor here? What's your plans here for the future? What are we looking at?
Well, I mean, yeah, we'll get through this year's campaign. I think we've got a lot of good things going on in our state right now. We got lots of new job opportunities in West Virginia, or we're lowering taxes in West Virginia, and especially when we look up in the north central part of the state with the Marcellus Shale drilling. You know, the possibility of creating thousands of new jobs. So, you know, when you go to a college campus, you got people there. I remember how it was when I was a senior. You know, what am I going to do next year or next month? And so what we're trying to do is create a business climate in West Virginia where the jobs are available and our graduates can stay in West Virginia. And that's my goal for West Virginia.
Outstanding. Now, I asked the governor before he came on if he's seen the show, familiar with the show. He said, yeah, I've seen it in passing. Well, we know he's being political, and he's never seen it because Lelena Price, she is our public relations person. Where is she? Is she in the studio? She's not. She said, don't worry, Governor, he'll be fine. You got a lot going on in the state. We don't have that much going on for the show. Maybe you can help us out and lay out some things for us to do in the future. Would you mind doing that for us?
Sure. I mean, yeah, let's put Corey on here. I mean,
hey, exactly. Bring Corey out if we can find Corey real quick, so everybody knows who Corey is. Let's see if we can find him. Yeah.
Every time you mention someone, you're like, where are they?
Where are they? They're not here. They're not here.
They must be in the control room.
Yeah, exactly. So. All right. I hate to do this to you, but I kind of want to put you in a corner real quick. Okay. Senator Manchin was governor when he came on the show last, and when we introduced him, he came down the hallway in a motorcycle. You remember that, right?
I heard about that.
You heard about that.
Yeah.
I asked Corey, I said, hey, what do you think if Governor Tomblin could do the same thing? He said, no, the governor's not, we're not going to do that. That was Governor Manchin at the time. So we actually had something lined up for you, and I guess it just didn't happen. Patrick, come on out. This was our idea.
Hey, I could do that.
You could do that one, right? Oh, careful, Patrick. Seriously, that's my kids.
Hey, WVU's bikes don't fall over. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, come on.
Is he not doing it?
He's not going to do it.
Whatever.
No, he said he would have done it, though. Maybe we should have asked.
Yeah, it's one of those things you can put your foot on the back of it and push with the other.
You could have had Corey push you.
Hey, well, we can't find Corey.
No, we can't find Corey. He must be on break, right? But no, seriously, we really appreciate you being on the show. And it's something that, again, you get to see what the students do. How impressed are you with what we have here at Marshall and the way we kind of run this show? I mean, you were here earlier doing a press conference. And
sure. Yeah, I mean, I think that's how you get your training as journalists, and I think the school is a great one here. We've turned down a lot of national and international journalists from Marshall University, so I think that what you're doing here today with the students and so forth is very important to make sure that they get the kind of training they need when they either go on the air or on the switchboards in the control room. So it's a great program, recognized nationally, so keep up the good work.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for that. Now, I've met you before. I do want to say that at the Capitol Classic, 2 years running now, that what a fun night that is, but oh man, what are we doing about the football game? What can we do to make that happen? Because I know everybody here at Marshall, there's a few people, saying, let's kill it if they don't want to do it. What can we do? I mean, it's something that everyone wants.
Obviously that's up to the two athletic directors to determine. But I think it's a great event for the state of West Virginia. When we're, the two major schools playing in the state, it brings a lot of people out, several thousand people. So, if I had my preference, they would play, but that's up to the athletic directors.
Well, it's something that I know that you have a lot of power over, and you can hopefully make something happen, and we'll see what happens, right?
Okay.
Governor Tomblin, thank you very much.
Well,
and hold on
much.
1 second before we go. Guess who's standing behind the door? Let's bring him out. There he is, Corey Dennison. And then he goes right back. Look at him. You've got him trained well. He comes out, waves, and says, "We got to go, Governor." Thank you very much. Sure. I really appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We'll be right back right after this.